So we're back again after the break. We had some great action in the first part of the show. We're back again. We kick off with some amateur MMA. We've got Yassine Adjadj fighting in the blue corner from Maisa Karate Academy, taking on Dan Sheehy, the undefeated fighter, 2-0, looking to go 3-0, fighting out of JBBJ All-Stars Muay Thai.
And yeah, expect to see a nice treat from Adjadj. Very traditional karate style striking, which you don't really see very often at all. Really nice to watch.
Very relaxed in his entrance as well, coming in, dancing to Kung Fu fighting.
Yeah.
And he's looking for the takedown there. And he's got the underhooks. He's got 2 underhooks. No, he's got 1 underhook. Up against the cage. See if Adjadj can circle off the cage as Sheehy holds him up against the cage. Nice head position there as well, controlling him with his head pushing into his face to control the position. Yeah. Throwing knees to the body.
I think if Adjadj gets the chance, he will link his hands.
He's got 2 underhooks there, interestingly, but he's not hooked it around the back. He's just gone underneath the arms. He's just using it to hold him to throw the knees, really. But Adjadj has reversed it. No, back again. Sheehy's obviously the stronger of the 2 in this position because he's the one that's been able to hold Adjadj against the cage. Yeah, nice knees to the body.
He's putting pressure. He's doing everything he wants to do and put pressure up against the cage, having full control.
Yeah, he's doing it right. He's active. He's throwing strikes. It's up to Adjadj to break this position. And you talked about Adjadj's striking. It'd be nice if he could break this position and show some of that. But if you've got that kind of striking, the way to counter it is to take it away, take the range away from him. And that's what Sheehy's doing.
Yeah, and I think Adjadj is probably being really relaxed with his shoulders and not linking up too much. Not to waste energy, but also to disengage when he can. Yeah,
it's a good shout with the waste energy as well, because they're both big guys. You know, when someone's leaning on you, it can be tiring. Nice takedown there from Adjadj as well. He reversed that very nice. Sheehy's got butterflies there, though, see if he can push him off. He's still got grip of the arms. I don't know if that's a good idea, but he's obviously going to try and push him off, and that's it. Now push him off. Got to be careful of that up kick, but he looks in good position there. Nice body shot there. He needs to try and pass the leg, because I think just holding him here and throwing a few punches isn't going to be enough to take the round back because of the amount of knees that were landed in the first half of the fight. First half of the round, sorry. Oh, he's got potential arm there. He's going for the triangle. He's at an angle there where he could possibly look for a Kimura, use it as a sweep.
Yeah, it's a good effort trying to throw it up there.
He's got the Kimura there, yeah. He's got the legs, he's got a leg lock as well, so if he can get, obviously it's a strength hold, if he can get a bit of force on that, he could maybe reverse him. He's used it to get himself back up though. No, he's back down again, and Adjadj is doing the right thing, putting a knee on his own arm to stop it from being pushed up to get the reversal.
Yeah, I think a very relaxed performance from Adjadj, like he knows what he wants to do. He did have double underhooks, he didn't link his hands, so he didn't get the body lock, but he was happy to just kind of be there. And then towards the end we saw when he did get the body lock, he actually got the takedown, so we'll look for that again in the next round.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a bit more urgency though, because he got the takedown, but it was so late on in the round, even though he was in top position, he didn't do enough damage possibly to take that round back. He needs to have been a bit more urgent on the top. He didn't make the most, especially with the submission attempts coming from the bottom as well from Sheehy. Sheehy looked good. But yeah, I think there needs to be more urgency from Adjadj. I know you've got to be relaxed, you've got to keep your energy, but you can't do that for 2.5 minutes of a round and expect to win a round with the last 30 seconds. It just doesn't work like that.
Yeah, and we might get to see more of the striking as well now.
Yeah, let's see if Sheehy takes that range away, because he took the range away really well in the first round. Had him up against the cage, was throwing knees to the body, and even when he got taken down, he was still active on his back as well. So Adjadj needs to maybe try and keep that distance and see what he can land. He's got the stance there straight away, though.
That could possibly be part of the game plan, take away his karate.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what you do. If you're fighting a striker, you put him on his back, that's it. That's what MMA is. You fight your strength to their weakness. Nice crescent kick there. He's up against the cage, so he needs to circle. He is circling now. I was going to say he can't stay on that cage. It's taking his kicking range away anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, he's gone for the takedown again. That's it. He's going to get it a lot earlier this time. So now he's got time to do something. He had half a minute last time. Now he's got 2.5 minutes. He's got to make this count.
Yeah, he can work his ground and pound here.
Yeah.
We did see, though, Sheehy has got a little bit of a tricky guard. He tried to throw up a triangle off the 2-on-1.
Yeah, the first thing I would do, rather than work ground and pound, is I would work to pass that guard. Even if you get to half guard, it takes away the offense of the legs. That's it. Now he could go to side here now, jump to side. Thing is, throwing punches from that guard, there's not always a lot of force in them, and you leave yourself vulnerable to get caught in something as well. I mean, Sheehy's got butterflies there. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, see, Sheehy's done well there. He's used the butterflies to sit back up. He's got the weird grip as well, like the underhooks on the arms, but from a strange angle. He's not really got any control with them.
I'd like to see a sweep, though, from Sheehy, because butterfly's one thing. He needs to reverse this if he can.
Yeah, he needs to use it to either sweep or get back to his feet. He needs to create a bit of space, either get him off balance. But really, Yassine needs to be moving past those butterflies. He can't stay in those butterflies. He's not going to do it. He can't get a very offensive position. He can't get off a lot of offense from that position, really. Now he's back in the guard again. One butterfly in. Nah, he's landed some nice punches there. They're probably the best ones he's landed on the ground, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he's still on top, though. I mean, he's still scoring more.
He's winning the round, there's no doubt. Yeah, he's definitely winning the round. I think he lost the first round, but he's definitely winning this round.
I think the other thing you've got to be careful of as well, because this is an amateur fight, the ref won't see too much inactivity. They'll stand him up. So it's only 3-minute round.
We've seen it earlier on, didn't we, where someone got stood up from half guard. So...
Yeah, as long as he's busy.
Some nice shots there. 20 seconds to go. Yeah, it leaves it nice in the balance, because I think for me, going into the round 3, if it stays like this, we've got a round apiece. It's all going to come down to that third round. And I always think when it's a round apiece, whoever wins that second round, I feel like they've got the momentum going into the third round. Because they've come from a round down. And for someone who's known for his striking, he's showing some really good grappling.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got the undefeated guy at 2-0, and obviously he's got the mixed record 4-8, but that experience is really coming through at the minute. 10 fights to 2 fights, it's a big difference.
It's showing through, and yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, anyone that comes to Shoppenall is well-rounded, but I just remember Adjadj's style was very traditional, and you don't get to see a lot of that anymore. But he's showing how much of a good grappler he is as well. He's controlling. So,
yeah, he looked strong on top. He landed some good strikes in that second round as well. I don't think he did enough in the first, but he definitely did in the second. Landed some good strikes in that second round. I'd like to see him try and get past the legs, but he landed just. I think when you've got the other guy's got the butterflies in it, you could easily get knocked off balance. So you can't really put that much into your punching, because if you get off balance, you're going to lose position. Where if you get past at least one of the legs, you're not really worried about a triangle or an armbar. I mean, a lot of time the old school fighters used to sit on that half guard and just sit down on that leg. Yeah. And they could land ground. I mean, Randy Couture made it famous. They could land ground and pound. That's what he needs to do. Just get past one of the legs. Yeah. And it takes away the submission threat then. So we're off again. So for me, the emphasis is now on Sheehy. He needs to change it up now, because he's gone from winning round 1 to being 1-1. Nice. This is the style you were talking about.
Oh, nice. He's got to get off the cage, though.
He has. Sheehy looks the bigger of the two as well, so he looks like he's liking it. He's enjoying it.
He's fired up.
I think as well, because he has shown what he can do with the grappling, it does mean that he can throw the kicks and not worry too much about getting caught. There you go. He did have his hands connected then, but Sheehy's managed to spread his legs out. And is he going to connect his hands again? That's it. Brilliant. That great corner work there. They read it perfectly. That was great. I love that. And he did exactly what he was told to do. I love to hear the corner say something, the fighter execute it to the exact way he said it, and then it's worked.
Exactly. And again, we talk about the experience. He's got that experience. He knows, he trusts his corner.
But he's now got to be careful of that guard. We talked about this earlier on. We've got to see him get... It's okay for a punch to know he's going to win the fight, but he could get caught if he's not careful. He wants to work at getting past that. Look, he has got an active guard. He's got to keep 2 arms in now. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's keeping himself out of danger, but he needs to get past that leg really to be more comfortable and make it more dominant. Yeah, I mean, the way he's leaning on his legs there now, he's took the legs out of the game, really. Unless he can get him. Now we go.
The onus is on Sheehy, though. He has to get him off of him. He has to get to his feet, or...
Yeah, some nice big hammer blows there from Adjadj. Adjadj is looking really good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's winning the fight, for sure.
I think it's going to be a Hail Mary now for Sheehy to get this fight back. He needs something spectacular, really.
Yeah, I mean, 60 seconds is not a lot you can do there.
No, he needs to really land something, or he needs to get back to his feet and go heavy with the strikes.
Yeah, keep punching him, that's fine.
It's been a pretty disciplined performance from Adjadj, really, because like you say, you talk about his striking, but he's not used his striking to win the fight, he's used his wrestling, and that's what you want with MMA. You want people that are well-rounded, and he's shown that he is well-rounded. Because you know he's got this striking, this traditional striking, but look how good he's looked with his wrestling.
He's turning it up now too.
Yeah, and the takedown he got to get his position was beautiful. Straight to the back. Yeah, I mean, fair play to Sheehy, he is trying. He got it. Wow, what a finish!
Nice.
I tell you what, that was one hell of a performance from Adjadj. I mean, you talked about his striking.
Yeah.
And we know that's what he's got, and we can see it with his stance. But then to go and out wrestle the undefeated opponent, and then he didn't need to do anything. He was winning the fight, and he still goes and gets a finish. That's brilliant.
That's very good. He didn't have to. He could have just coasted.
He didn't need to. And that's what I love. He didn't need to do it, but he did it anyway. And you can see when he came into the cage how flamboyant he was. He was showboating, he was dancing, he was singing. He just obviously loves doing this, but it was a super performance.
And that puts his stock up too. That's another finish on his record.
Yeah. Against a legit guy as well. 2-0 from another. Well, all the gyms here tonight are good anyway, but from another good gym. And he's it was a great win. Really good win. Very, very enjoyable to watch him fight as well. I've not seen Adjadj fight before. That was really, really, like, his style was really good to watch. Yeah. And even when he was in like a neutral position, like with say being in the guard, he was always working for something.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Simon Small calls a stop to the action at 2 minutes and 47 seconds of round number 3. For your winner by rear naked choke, Yassine Adjadj.